Oh guys, I have found a hammer. I'm going to lift it up, but it is too heavy. Obviously you cannot do it. Let me do it instead. It is more about technique than strength. I'll tell you how. We will teach you how to make the Thor Hammer. For the hammer, we are going to need the following materials and tools. A cylinder, a ruler, cardboard, and glue stick. Also, you will need a cutter or a knife, some scissors, and a pencil. Also tape, a silicone gun, and templates that can be downloaded from the links found in the description box. Once you've cut out the templates, keep the following pieces. These pieces will be used as a template in order to cut out equal pieces on the cardboard. The next step will be to assemble the Hammerhead. For that, we will repeat the following parts. Now mark on the cardboard pieces certain lines that will be used as guidance for folding. Take as reference the dotted lines of the template. Make this with a ruler and a pencil. After this, make a slight cut over these lines. Do not cut deep, only the very first layer of the cardboard. This will allow us to fold this piece without any problem whatsoever. And that's the way it should look like. Now use a masking tape to put the pieces together like this. We will do this in all the corners. And this is how it should look like. We will repeat the same thing with the other piece. Then we will glue the inside joints with the hot silicone. Once it has dried, it's time to remove the masking tape. And this is how the pieces that form the ends of the Hammerhead look like. For the next step, let us repeat the same process that we did when we marked the lines on the cardboard. We will take as reference the dotted lines of the templates, so we will then make a cut just in the first layer of the cardboard. We will do it above the lines. And this is how this piece should look like. For the next one, we'll repeat a few steps and use this piece of cardboard and this template. Once it's finished, we put the two pieces together like this. We will secure the joint with masking tape. In the next step at the ends to the Hammerhead, you must do it in the position shown in the video. Now at the other end. Once these pieces are joined together, we are going to glue them together. You have to do it in the order indicated in the video. Now glue everything inside with hot silicone. We'll repeat the same thing with this time on the other end. We will join the next side, first with masking tape, and then with hot silicone. Once it dries, we can remove all the tape. The piece that forms the head of the hammer is already taking shape. Now stick the base where the hole for the handle is. We will do this directly with hot silicone, and this is how the whole piece looks like. Now let us do the handle first. We can measure it by joining the two templates like this. Now mark on the cardboard cylinder the length of the template. And then we cut through the mark. Now put the template back and mark the width on the cylinder. With the cutter, cut through the lines. And that's the way it should look like. And now we close the cylinder by hand. And now secure it with masking tape. And another tape to cover the joint. Now, use hot silicone to glue the lower part of the handle. And we already have the handle piece ready. Now let's start with the decoration. For this, we'll the pieces to the templates with glue stick. Start with the handle. Cover it completely. During the step, make sure that the drawing of the template fits perfectly. And this is how it should look like. Now glue the strips that form the hammer tape, first to the pieces of equal size. You have to glue them together by the white side, leaving one end unglued. The next thing to do is just to glue the strips together, showing them where the end that was left unglued. Now the hammer strip is already in place. Now stick the strip to the end of the hammer. Try to make a loop. Now it's time to do the decoration of the cover. And this is how the handle should look like. Now it's time to decorate the hammerhead. First thing to do is to glue the template on the side and on the top. Now glue the template on the other side, and glue the base where the hole for the handle goes. Now it is time to do the ends. Continue with the other side. And we've already got a decoration on the hammerhead. This is how it should look like. Now with the decoration that goes in the circle on top of the hammer. Once the decorated piece is in place, glue it. This one is marked at the top. Glue it with hot silicone, and with this, we have the whole piece finished. It is time to join this piece with the handle. To do so, apply silicone to the end that is going through the hole in the head. push it to the very end. And then apply hot silicone at the base joint in order to stick them together. And once the glue dries, your Thor hammer is ready. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. In one of the segments of this video, there's a hidden question. Have you seen it? If so, leave it in the comments by writing the letter R, and the answer you think is correct. But now we're going to reveal the previous question, which is hidden at 22 minutes and 58 seconds. And the question was how many stars are attached to the balls, and the first comment to give the correct answer was Max's. We would like to thank you for taking part, and now we leave you with some of the original comments we liked on YouTube. The first one is a joke by Kevin Lorenzo: if in English Pushy is car, Ombre in English is man, so my Carmen is a transformer. The next joke was told by my friend Jar from Andes Condos. A guy goes into a store and says to the shopkeeper, "I want some trainers," which the shopkeeper said, "If it is Puma, then bring your 5. The next joke is told by Cleo. Your baby was born with problems. I had to call for oxygen. That is too bad, as I wanted to call him a Torah. This was told by my friend Aminestro. What did the stone told the tomato at the stop? When it is due, and the tomato said, "I have always been fat." If you want your comments to be mentioned in my videos, please do not forget to write the word jokes. Thank you, and see you in the next one.